First off, I'd just like to apologize in advance. No sooner do I start this live stream than the landscapers outside have decided to start edging the lawns and all that outside. So if you hear some power tools going on outside the window, that's why. So when we left off, I had just basically gone back to the tavern to rest and level up, which I have done. And I've done a small amount of questing since then, nothing major. But I did go to the Temple of Desna, where somebody told me to, I think it was Jan from the chat room, told me to rescue all the people from the Church of Desna and then sing their song with them, which I did. Which, singing their song literally transported me to Elysium, which is another plane entirely. Basically the heaven for chaotic good characters, in which I received yet another epic destiny, which I believe now makes me have, I now have 3 epic destinies somewhere locked inside of me, you know, epic sources of power which have yet to be tapped. So it's going to be very confusing when I get to pick, when I finally have to pick one of them. But let's load my game here. What we're doing now is we finally managed to find a way across those chasms that the demon lord slashed in the city, and I'm finally going to that store that Volnef and his thieflings had robbed. So we're gonna go in there and see if we can find the head of that golem, identify who the traitor and his company is, and then profit. Oh, I found a human heart, or a demon heart. Ruby. To be fair, that's quite a find. What do they call them in Skyrim? Demons. Demon hearts are really hard to find in Skyrim. Dramora? Daedra. Daedra hearts. What?
Free at last. I thought I'd be flattened like a pancake under that rebel. Much obliged. Damn, I'm not in any pain, but my head is still foggy for some reason. What's with all the hubbub in the city? The name's Finian. I'm a Pathfinder. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
You're a Pathfinder. You're gonna be a weapon that talks way too much, aren't you?
That's right. Finian Dismar, Pathfinder and Crusader. I roam around the world wound wherever my tasks lead me. Scouting mostly, but this last while I've just been hanging around in Canabras, waiting until I'm needed again. I'm bored out of my mind, but at least this shop makes for better lodging than some inn.
I don't know, at least in inns there's drinking and singing and stuff. What I meant was, what are you?
What's that supposed to mean? I just told you. You want to know where I hail from, is that it? Well, I'm from around here, actually. We Kelots of the Star-Eye clan fled when the...
Oh god, he doesn't know he's a weapon.
But I couldn't stand by while the demons wreaked havoc, so I came back. Or did you mean to ask about my weapon of choice? My best weapon is every weapon. I'm a skilled and capable fellow, if I do say so myself. I can swing a sword and poke with a spear, but what I am best at is communing with the spirits. They call folks like me phantom blades. It's like a spiritualist, but with a twist. It means that some spirit took a liking to me at some point, and it can turn into whatever weapon I need. Handy, eh? I don't need any whetstones or enchantments. Doesn't take up space either. Although, to be fair, it's not a barrel of laughs. The spirits that bestow this kind of power don't come from happy places, and they're not exactly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They usually appear after great battles that leave few survivors.
You do know you don't have a body and you're actually the weapon right now, huh?
I've been waiting here so long I don't even remember anymore. Just sitting and waiting for any word from the Pathfinders, but it looks like everyone has forgotten about me. The shop owner is an old friend of the Pathfinders, so I've taken up residence here. Wait, what? The last thing I saw was some thieves breaking in here. And then the guards came, everyone was running around. After that, it's a bit of a blur. Right when things got intense, they dropped the cabinet on me. I couldn't even help the owner. I was just lying under the shelves like a dimwit until you came along. If there are demons in Canabras, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Hey, do you mind taking me with you? I don't think I can handle this alone. And besides, the more the merrier.
But the party is full.
I swear you won't regret it. I can do all sorts of things. Is there anything your party is missing? A sword, a spear, a bow? Just say the word.
You now have a unique companion, Finian the Talking Weapon. You can access him through a special button in your inventory. Click on it to start a dialogue to change his form. You can take the form of any weapon and you give him one of the party. I'll bite. I've got a bunch of magic weapons, actually, but none that I can really use all that well. This is a good weapon, but it's not a dagger. I don't think I could give it to Wolnif, or what's his name? Wolyif. Because it's not technically a dagger, it's a kukri. Finian. Thank you. You talk too much, it's annoying. You're a weapon, nothing more. Do you realize that you're a weapon? I'm just a lad with 2 arms, 2 legs, and more freckles than I'd like. He doesn't know. Ah. Well, I already have a pretty good composite longbow, but... Oh, it turns out he cannot turn into a composite longbow. He can do a short bow. So he can't do anything. Okay, let's see what happens when I turn him into a dagger. He does turn into a +1 dagger. He's a +1 cold iron ghost touch weapon. That's complicated, but he'll do. He transforms based on the proficiency of the person you've selected. Aha. I apologize, Finian. Well, he's the only guy I have who doesn't have a magic weapon that needs one, so he's getting Finian. What is this? Pipe Fox. Summons a Pipe Fox pet. Pipe Fox provides a +3 bonus on Knowledge Arcana and +2 Insight bonus on Perception skill checks. Now that's the second pet I have found. The first being a cat named Tiger. And when I summoned the cat, he provides a +2 bonus on Perception and Lore Nature checks. Now, what I don't know is if the pet can be harmed, or if I can just have it running around in the background and still get the bonus. +2 bonus knowledge, okay. So, as much as I hate cats, and I do, My weakest skill right now is lore nature. And something happened there, and I don't know what I was replaced.
Ask nicely.
Kitty! This is where it lay, the moon of the abyss. Some scrolls have been torn apart, and some have been trodden on by money boots. Let's start tossing the store.
Is that a trap?
Wait, what? What's trap? What's trap? What? Stop. What? Look at me freaking out there! Nenio! Ah! Hypothetically, all characters can have a companion. So you could have a hypothetical herd of 6 cats following you. Oh, so I can have Pipe Fox out too?
You are my favorite aide.
There's Pipe Fox. Oh, that's freaky looking. He actually looks kind of Chinese, like a Chinese dragon. I think the cat got replaced. I hate to say it. Nope, cat's there. Huh. Alright. Lying in the corner is the soot-covered shards of a clay golem's head. The golem's eyes glow in the gloom. Master code word. Hand of Urori. Code word correct. Tell me about any suspicious people who came to the shop in the last week. Ask it in a different way. Were any of the suspicious people tieflings? Tieflings! Sorry. It's bad habit. Tieflings 3. Tiefling middle-aged. Tiefling male young. Tiefling female young. Special observations. Annoyed master. We've got a couple of gingers and plenty more who get it out of a bottle. So much for a special observation. Golems aren't all like cracked up to be, eh? Above average height, pale, long hair, tail not observed. Where's your master? Philemon Fruyitaros. Fruyitaros. Fruyitros. That's a tough one. My master in his hiding place. Revealing the location of the hiding place is prohibited, prohibited, prohibited. Where's the basement in this place? The basement is below me. I guard the basement. Leaving my post is prohibited. You don't have a body. Ew. You are horrific, Pipe Fox. Move the golem.
Forget it.
No, actually move the golem.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
That's another thing my character is weak on is athletics. Lan is my most athletic character, and that's not a good thing. He's not great at it.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Helpful. Am I? She's in my head now. Ugh. Helpful, am I not? The elderly gnome so portly as to be nearly spherical. I disagree. It's curled up in the corner of the basement, shaking. Marauders, bandits, scavengers. We're all of those things and much, much more. Before you report us to the authorities, mind if we have a chat? Even though no one's going to rob you, we just robbed everything that was worth taking in the place. But don't mention that. Don't mention that. Get back. Uh-oh. He knows my name. Your shop's fine. No, it's not. Everything's been taken. I'm tired of you. Die. I'm sorry if I keep reading the evil option every single time, but it's always funny how there is always just the option to say, screw you, die. If you just want to be that evil person who just murders literally everybody. I guess it's refreshing, or at least... I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but it's definitely something that the game does give you that option to just be a murderous psychopath. And it's always just, I'm tired of this, die. Where were you the night of the robbery? You think I robbed my own shop? Ooh, awfully defensive here, Philemon. I was told to make it look like I'd left. The watch was very keen to get their hands on those thieflings. Oh, so you were part of a sting. You were working with the cops. Chief, if you keep digging his heels in, just say the word. I know how to loosen this. You're not helping our case, You're not helping our case, Vol. Now, what's the difference between bluff and intimidate, other than the fact that intimidate is apparently 1 point easier to do? I mean, I'm going to try bluff. Intimidating is not my way, but... So they haven't caught the thieflings? I thought the city's finest were on the job and they... Oh, you can't rely on anyone. I know what literally the difference between bluff and intimidation is. I'm just saying, like, mechanically, what is the difference? No difference between bluff and intimidate unless you have a trait that gives you bonuses to one or the other. I see. Mechanically, you can get a bonus to intimidate from strength. Now, I've read that in some books, but I'm not sure if A, that was in Pathfinder, or B, if that's been translated to this game in that way. Like if intimidation is based off strength rather than charisma. I'm not sure if that... I agree with you, Night Eye, but I'm not sure that's... Okay, there's a feat in Pathfinder. Intimidating prowess is not the same as intimidation, though, as in like a skill. A red-haired tiefling. I guess there was one who came in. It's been a long time looking around. He asked me to show him a set of Azamar chain. Now, I say it's Azamar. I don't know if that's how you actually say it, or if, like, tieflings, I'm saying it completely wrong. Asamar. Intimidating prowess lets you add your strength bonus to persuasion checks. I see. Okay, 404, you are wise and knowledgeable. I bow to your experience. All I remember is that he was wrapped in a green cloak like he was freezing, but that's all I have. It's got a long shift, eat all my brothers and put these clues together. Something tells me our trader's going to wriggle out of this one. He's sure that it's the red-haired one. A noble lady. I'd like the tiefling rough as you have out here. She purchased magical equipment for the crusade and she promised to come again. If only all tieflings were like that, I'd be laughing all the way to the bank. Wolyif Jefto, right? I've known him a long time, although I'd rather not know him at all. He's selling around my shop for years, treating the place like a free museum. He always wanted to look at the moon of the abyss. I'd chase him out, but he'd just slink back again. If he was with the gang that robbed my shop, I'll bet anything he swiped the moon. How come I'm the prime suspect? Whoever betrayed us all, that's the one who's got the moon. I want to see it return too, you get me? I don't like the idea of other people's grubby mitts on it. You've got to be real careful, though. The problem with this this attack option is that it's right next to every other sensible option. And all it takes is one slip of the mouse, like I just did, to almost click that wrong one.
Beautiful.
Okay, now here's... Nenio is a mystery to me, because I want to talk about Nenio for a second, because this is where I have a real problem with what Pathfinder doesn't tell you, at least the computer game, what it doesn't tell you. Let me look. Let me show you. Okay. So, this game gets really, really, really clever. Maybe too clever. In that it gives you these really strange character classes that are well done, and I'm sure are very powerful. But I have no idea how they work. For instance, the Scroll Savant. Now, I only know a very little about what Scroll Savants do, and that's because someone told me one thing that they do, in that when they reach level 10 in Scroll Savant, they automatically heighten any scroll they read to the caster level that they are at. Okay, now the difference being, here's how it works. When a scroll is written, when a magic scroll is written, it is usually written at the minimum level necessary to cast the spell. So for instance, Fireball being a level 3 spell, when you scribe a Fireball spell, it is usually scribed, usually when you find one anyway, it is scribed at the minimum level required to cast Fireball, which I think is 5. But you could scribe it at a higher level, which takes more effort and takes more resources. So you can maybe scribe a scroll at like 9, level 9, if you are level 9. And the difference being, the higher level you cast Fireball, the more dice it does. Some spells, however, it doesn't matter what level you cast it at, like Barkskin, for instance, I guess. So if you scribed it at level 20, that's a waste, because That's so much more resources to cast it at such a high level, but you get no tangible benefit from it for casting at a high level when you could just cast it at the minimum. Anyway. So when Nenio can read a scroll, if she's level 10, for instance, she heightens every scroll she reads to be cast at her level. So it doesn't matter what level the scroll was written at, she casts a scroll at level 10 or higher, whatever her level is. That's really, really good. Okay? That's really good. But I don't know what else she does up until that point. Now, she does scribe her own scrolls. Well, it sounds too good, but she has to get to level 10 for that to happen. There are a few items that increase the level you cast at, so she can cast scrolls at a higher level than she is. See, there's that, too. So basically what I think she does is that she can scribe scrolls all the time. So she can scribe them very cheaply, I would guess. Because she can scribe them, you can choose to scribe them at the minimum level necessary. And then eventually when she reaches level 10, you just have her read all her scrolls. But you have to be scribing scrolls all the time so you can get the benefit of that. But I don't know what else to do with her until that point. And I don't know what spells are best to scribe into scrolls. Because, yes, 404, that's the other thing. 404, and Jan mentioned this, is that she's also spec'd out as an illusionist, which is not the way I would have gone with her. Not that it's bad. It's just not the way I would have gone with this. I'm trying to see, yeah. Apparently she chose either as a result of being a scroll savant, or for some reason she's a specialist mage. She specialized in illusion, because her opposition skills are necromancy and abjuration. I can respec her. I suppose that's true. Illusionist is crazy OP later on. You can clear entire rooms with one casting of weird. Phantasmal Killer is the lowest level save or die and is an illusion spell. I don't have that spell yet, obviously. Oh, you can't respec her out of the level she started with. So she started with level 3. She started with 3 levels in Scroll Savant, in which case her destiny was already chosen. She already spell focused in illusion at that point. And she chose spell penetration. Oh, that applies to everything she does. That's good. So my point is, if I didn't know that, if somebody hadn't told me that thing at level 10, I would wonder why that we even bothered with this, because this is all it tells you about Scroll Savants. Anyway. I'm not sure what spells to start scribing, because I don't have Phantasmal Killer and I don't have Weird. Oh, the other thing about spell casting from scrolls is you don't need material components. And there are several spells that require material components just to cast them. But what I don't know is if it cakes require material components to scribe the scroll. I think historically in other games, in other editions of D&D and stuff like that, it still takes the material components. So I don't know if you're actually saving yourself the material components by scribing them into a scroll or what. That's another trick. You just need a scribe kit. They take... Okay, Jan says they take components to scribe. Okay, so I'm not really saving myself anything in that way. Her archetype is unique to the PC game too. She's a tweaked version of a different archetype. Okay, so shut up. Never mind what I said. I'll shut up. You just need this. Okay, 4 and Jan are disagreeing here. You just need the scribe kit and some of the random junk you need to find the scribe scrolls. I guess we'll find out. I'm not at that point yet, though. None of the spells I can cast are powerful enough to require material components. Okay, I'm gonna save because I might choose the wrong person as the traitor here. And I'm a filthy cheater, so we'll see. Well, are you gonna tell me who the traitor is? The name and the moon of the abyss they stole? Well, why don't we have everyone empty out their pockets? I met some thieflings from your gang. One of them got trapped trying to get into an underground passage. Okay, well, you're welcome. Take a good look at the suspects. Choose attack. I'll kill you all and I'll put an end to this. The thieflings are tense and ready to reach for their weapons. The only redheads are Melrune and Dofi. Was I right? Was I right? You'll pay for this. Votiel and Hep Zimra will get you in the end. Yup, I was right. I like how she kicked him. He confessed. Someone connected to the cult of Baphomet ordered him to steal the moon of the abyss, and the best idea he could come up with was to drag us into it. He got the scroll to take out the golem. He betrayed us to Erebeth so that he could swipe the amulet in the chaos. He thought we'd get nicked and he'd slink off to meet up with his customer. So what is the moon of the abyss? He said when he got to the window to display the moon was gone. He's lying, of course. He had time to hand the moon off to the person who ordered it. Bloody cultist. Can I join you, even though I'm not a tiefling? Tiefling! Damn it! They've got a very strict theme. Tieflings only. He'll be sent to visit his distant relatives on a farm. He'll be very happy. Yeah, sure, chickens. You promised to apologize to me loudly in front of everyone. So, sorry, I suppose, for being wrong about you this time. Don't think me, blah, 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 blah. Till next time. That was terrible. Too bad, because that's all I've got. I failed my diplomacy again! That's my thing! That's all I do! Dang it! Well, at least I did his loyalty quest, if that's even a thing. I'm talking Mass Effect lore here. I don't know if I did the very missable thing, Kirby. I must have missed it. Come on, Pipe Fox. Cat. Wow, I have to go the long way around to get to that place. Go all the way around the city. For both of them. No, I unlocked that Kirby. I did that. Okay, so I did all this. I did the party house. Found a new companion that I don't want anything to do with. Topaz Solutions. The Alchemist Laboratory used to sell potent potions. Potent potables. Oh, of course you love Darren, Kirby. He seems terrible. He's just terrible. Oh, relax, Kirby. I'm busting your balls. Apparently he's a really good healer. Okay, so I guess I'll talk to Volyev. He's evil, but he's not demon evil, right? Sell off my junk. Let's see. I've got a lot of money now. Just not sure what to spend it on. Heavy mace of fire. Save it, you'll need all the gold you can get. Yeah, I believe you.
Let's see what we can do.
There's Darren. Volyev. There he is. He wanted to talk to me.
Psst, look, Chief, I got something to show you. Ta-da! A real beaut, isn't it?
A silver amulet in the shape of a waning moon with a dark crystal in the middle, the moon of the abyss. So you did betray them.
Oh, that cuts me deep, Chief. You and I saw who the traitor was. It's just that when we robbed the shop, I went in first and took what I wanted. Nothing wrong with that. Although, of course, I did think about hiding the moon and just taking myself off somewhere warm when all this blows over, but only because I want to see the world. Is it a crime to want to travel? Huh? Is that what counts for treachery these days?
Yes, yes, that's exactly what counts.
Since that night, Chief, Melround didn't even set eyes on it. While he was dealing with the golem, I sneaked past them, and that was that.
I'm so smart. You've been searched by the guards. How did you manage to hide the amulet? Do I really want to know the answer to that?
Thieves have their ways.
It's called a prison wallet.
Do you really not remember it? Oh, I thought you would appreciate it. It's from the old man Fileman, the owner of the Ancient Trees and Wonders shop. It's the pride of his collection. The Moon of the Abyss, an amulet with a rare crystal crafted by an unknown maker. When I think of how much this thing is worth, it makes my head spin.
Why did you steal the Moon of the Abyss? You wouldn't have been able to sell an item so rare anyway.
Why, he asks? It's expensive, pretty. And you know, it's my amulet, actually. Not meaning I stole it, but I mean, this is my inheritance. My grandma and I were poor. All we had was a jewelry box with the moon in it. She used to store it under the floor in the basement, and she'd take it out sometimes just to look at it. She was always nicer when she had a few drinks in her, so I could ask her things then. One time I asked where she got it from, and she said it was from a demon. You know, the demon who was my grandfather. He said the moon was to be passed down. My ma was good for nothing and nobody, so that's why Grandma decided to keep the amulet for me. She used to say it would be mine when I grew up.
Yes, but what does it do, son?
But she couldn't wait until I grew up. She squandered my inheritance when she became a drunk. Took it to Fileman's shop and pawned it. He gave her some coppers for it, and she didn't even haggle. Just grabbed them and ran back to the tavern before last orders. I've been going to Fileman's to look at the moon ever since I was a kid. He chased me away, but I just kept going back, so eventually he gave up. He didn't skimp on security. The place was like a fortress, so he wasn't worried about a street rat like me pinching anything. Even when I got more skilled, I couldn't get any closer to it. One day, I had no one to go with. Another day, there were only oafs who'd never stolen anything more than a church donation box. But when Charisme had planned everything out, I realized I had a chance to get the moon and move away from here. Maybe to Garen. I hear it's warmer there. I've stayed with the family for too long.
Risking everything for some shiny trinket? Oh, I don't want to go lecturing him. Your business, not mine.
Allies, friends, it's all a load of crap. Life brings us together, forces us to make plans, do whatever it is we do, but it's a safe bet that this ain't forever. I might be a traitor, but the others, are they any better than me? Melround had a good reputation in the family. He was trusted, and you see what happened. If you abide by the law, anyone can rob you. So you need to break the law first when no one expects it, and run before you go soft and get too attached. Whatever you think, I owe you. I'm not just a thief. I have my own business selling things. Thanks to you, I'm still in the family, and we have the black market sewn up in this city. It's a good way to sell valuables. So, if you need anything, a scroll or something, just say the word. I have a little portal to our people in Nerosian. You put a note there, and you get what you need. I can't get you anything big, but what they do have is all high quality. Nothing's too good for you, Chief. What's mine is yours. For a price, of course.
Capital of the Crusader city of Mendev, Nerosian is designed first and foremost as a defensive fortification to hold back the endless demonic hordes of the World Wound. Okay. Show me what you can get using your thiefling connections. Hello. Monster Hunter. Dwarven Urgrush. The Estoc of Purity. All weapons that I don't have proficiencies in. Wand of Grease. Cold Iron Star Knife, which is actually not an exotic weapon, it's martial. Quarterstaff of Slip. +1 competence bonus to AC. That's great and all, but it costs $7,300. You highly recommend finishing the Starward Gaze quest ASAP before anything else. I don't know if I have or not. Hang on. Whoops. I don't know what that. Ray of Sickening. Can be used with skill check. Why is this yellow? Why is this open and why is this one not? Is it just like, do I have to roll every time I want to try to use it so it's not guaranteed that I can use it? It's a chance it could fail? Okay. I don't know if I need that spell anyway. I like my grease wand here. We'll hold off on it for a bit. There's that Darren guy. Snappy dresser, but neutral evil. A neutral evil Aasimar. That's a new one. That's definitely new. Got all this junk. Okay. You mentioned Starward Gaze. I have finished that quest. What I need to find out is how to advance this quest line. Find the storyteller at the Blackring Library. Kirby, I cleared out the Tower of Estrad. I have not found the storyteller yet. Okay, there's one thing I want to do. But that also means I gotta swap out my party members here real fast. Let's see. I need to put her back in, so I guess I'll take her out, put her in. Okay, this will take a minute. Spirit Hunter. This is another one. I don't know. She does hexes just like Ember does, but I'm not sure. I don't know. She's strange to me. She's a melee fighter, or is she? I don't know what... Oh, I have to put a point into her attributes. I don't know what to pick now. She's a melee witch. +20 gives me a +5 to Dex. This would give me a +1 to her Strength. Yeah, this makes sense. Her amazing trickery level here. Ice plant. I don't plan on using her much anyway, so. Did I skip from part 3 to part 5? Oh. My bad. Oh, I don't know if you saw on my Twitter or not. I got attacked by a bard. Just a bard. One.
Their logic is lacking.
Just a guy. I'm not even making this up. Now I've just been attacked by 2 archers. Ugh. Knifed him so hard he exploded.
I got this. You've brought the wrong mongrel.
They weren't nothing.
Here we go.
Yep, that was Thacko. You must have heard something. Failed ritual site. Oh, I didn't know I had to go all the way around. Bastards. 2 hours? Eh. Wouldn't have gone that far if I'd have known.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Messenger and Dretches. That's not what I wanted to do, but whatever.
Cover me, all right?
Oh my god, that guy hits hard. She does not.
You won't survive me.
Oh great, now all my guys are tired. Nice shot.
I feel like the chosen one.
Bye, Ayomade. I'm alive. I have to go back and defend the... And I'm tired. Let's go. Ta-da! The defense is very tough. That's a bad sign. Do I have the chance to rest up first? If so, excellent. A cloud kill scroll? Do I look like I have a cloud kill scroll? Because I don't. And he doesn't sell it. Cleric of Erastil. There's a Cleric of Erastil here? There's a dude called Pink Eye. I never talked to this guy before. A lot of the characters with names in here don't have anything to say. When I sleep outside the walls of Defender's Hut, I'm plagued by terrible dreams. Can you help me? Oh. Sorry if I'm reading it to myself. Show me the scrolls you're selling. Hang on a second. What kind of help can I expect from you? Boy, do I have the girl to talk to you. Okay, yeah, he's got some scrolls. Extend Metamagic Rod. This rod grants its wielder the ability to make up to 3 spells they cast per day extended. Wonder if that works with scrolls. Only spells you've memorized. Bracers of the Wizard. 12,000. Cryamany. Bone Shaker. Great sound. That's a great name for a spell. Alchemist Kit. I don't have any brew potion though. Do I have one of these? Well, I didn't see Cloud Kill. But I didn't look too hard. He doesn't have Cloud Kill. Okay, let me see if I can find protection from evil. Maybe chaos would do it. Ooh, that's sweet. Cold resistance 10. If the wearer has the Ice Plant Hex, it grants them +2 natural bonus armor to AC. Oh, that's sweet for Camellia. That's real sweet. Pity I don't really like her all that much, but if you're a fan of hers, yeah, I see Protector. No, not an Alchemist kit, Scribe's kit. I'm sure it works on Ember, but I don't have that hex on her yet. Okay, now where's that scroll I just bought? Yes, the title should be part 4. I didn't know I thought I did part 4 already. Protection from good. That's handy. Thanks for that. There it is, communal. Okay. I'm just digging the music right now. If those gists of yours or whatever had come for us, we'd have their guts for garters. You think we'd never fought a mighty adversary before? I would love to see you storm a 60-foot-tall walking castle shaped like a gigantic elephant that carries siege fortifications on its back. Isn't that an Elden Ring? Attack! Don't attack! Who are you? I am Indra, a warrior, magus, and scholar of classical warfare from Garund. You are wrong to treat the Crusaders with such disdain. Allow me to explain. A chance to act smarter than everyone else? Yes, that's in character for me. Oh my god, that's a lot of backstory. Woo! Look at these dates. I was told I wouldn't have to know dates. More games need to do this, yes, but I'm never going to remember any of this. Ugh. I must now do math? Oh no. Okay, so I literally can't fail that. Compared to the Gistka, we are but stone club-wielding kobolds. Don't be racist against kobolds. events of the past are shrouded in legend, but the fate of the world is being decided here and now. That is what you fail to grasp. Yeah, Otacon 1s don't fail skill checks. Rolling a 1, that is. Nope. In 3rd edition, 3.5, and Pathfinder, rolling a 1 does not fail a skill check. It just means that just mathematically, it means you usually fail. But if for some reason rolling a 1 is still enough to beat the DC, then yeah, you make it. Then get out of our shelter. This is a worthy blade. It will be of use not only for the strong, but also the wise. Receive Claw of Jistka. Oh, I was told I'd have to do math. Thank God. And he disappears in shame. Holy cow, that is a good sword. Well, it's a magic weapon, and I don't have one, so... Nobody else uses a short sword, really. Oh. And my ring of protection here. Actually, no, not Lan. He needs all the AC he can get. Wolf can't wear armor. He can't wear any. I'd prove it if I had some to... He literally can't wear it. What class is he? I don't know. He's a Eldritch Scoundrel. Because we had to get artsy with every single one of these characters. We couldn't just have a straight-up rogue. Yeah, he traded armor for really crappy spells. He did that, yes. Make sure to set Nenyo to scribing. Yeah, but scribe what? Burning Arc? Haste. I didn't see haste, but I didn't check. Wait, there's dead demons everywhere now. What are you doing? What? Oh. He does have haste. It's a good spell to have. Should I describe that in the Nenio spellbook? Haste? Wait, what the hell? Decapitated head. What the fuck is this? I can sell the head? Ugh. For what? It's not worth anything. When did I get a head? Oh, it says, okay, you have no idea how these terrifying remains ended up in your belongings. Decapitated Abe Lincoln. I gotta get rid of this head. Here, take this. I'll give you nothing for it. Deal. There's a demon in my bed over there. Oh, I need a level 3 kit. Ah! Alright, I gotta buy the level 3 kit now. Ember! Ember, did you see how all these... Now they're gone.
You can get used to anything. To monsters, to demons, to war, even to peace. But the huge sky overhead, every time I look up, it sends a shiver down my spine.
Hooray! Alright, how do I get started with this? Talk to Irabeth, maybe? Ready yourself, the attack is imminent. Or at least it was imminent 9 hours ago. Then you went to sleep. I'm well aware of the abilities of troubadours, bards, and storytellers. How you can inspire your comrades and make them stronger. A master alchemist named Othurabo has recently arrived in the city. He's a well-known character among demon worshippers. We don't expect him to show up personally, but thanks to him, the cultists will have been able to prepare a whole cart full of incendiaries. They'll try to burn the defender's heart to the ground. The arsonists are the main target. Let's get it on! Oh. Coming in over the walls. Didn't work. Hold. What will you do with that freedom? I have the power! I never miss. How weird. There's a little halfling guard. He's cute. I have to go all the way up these stairs.
Damn you! Bam!
Crit and dead.
The light take you.
And failed to save fear thing. That sentence I said made no sense. That guy failed a save against fear effect.
Surrender or else.
1 point. Still better than no points.
Mind over muscle.
So far, we're holding them back pretty good.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Jesus. But I sense this is only the first wave. Nice shot.
Make every strike count.
Here they come. Epic music.
Into the fray.
Sleep. Is this all you have to offer, Saruman?
I'll remain this obstacle?
Oh crap. We're going back to turn-based. Snowball! Missed. That's a bummer. Ember is not in the right spot.
You've crossed the wrong monk.
Stop botching! Ugh. Ta-da!
The Inheritor, guide my blade. Yes.
Thaco's being silly here. You can't see it, but he is. Being goofy.
Yes.
Summon dog! Alright, back to Nenio again. Yeah. Barbarian bit the dust. Giant thief! Thank you, Daryl. Where is the horse and the rider? Where is the horn that was blowing?
Distract them for me.
Ooh.
Are you still here?
Arsonists. Uh-oh. Wave 3.
The light take you. Yes.
Time to share your treasures.
These guys are a big help. I know, they're holding their post.
Endure this!
Where are you going? Hit that guy.
Good guys always win.
Stop throwing bombs.
You're irrelevant.
Nice shot, Nenio.
Cover me, all right?
Make every strike count.
Oh, off the wall. Wish I could have seen that. Camera jerked away from him too fast.
I got this.
And he goes right back to throwing shit at the wall. Bye-bye.
You should have listened to reason.
Good doggy.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Uh-oh.
Die already?
Not good. Now the demons have arrived.
across the wrong mongrel.
Oh, he dropped the shear. Nice one, random guard.
Mind over muscle.
Dog's taken out too. The guard's been doing well. We lost one.
You won't survive me. Damn you!
Huh. See, that's the great thing about having a giant thief. He's got 10-foot reach, so he can attack of opportunity anyone who tries to run past him. Spawned in Greece. Ugh. Let's see, Evil Eye. Target takes... Yeah, yeah. And the dog falls in the grease. Good job.
Distract them from me.
And the guard fell in the grease.
Enjoy.
2 kills. Lance, my man.
Are you still here?
Too late for apologies. You should have listened to reason. I'll dissect your cadaver.
We're doing okay so far. Not worried just yet. That hurt.
Time to share your treasures.
Except these guys still try to keep using their bows in melee range, and they're getting cut to pieces from attacks of opportunity. Starting to lose our presence on the wall here.
Make every strike count.
Guard fell in the grease. Everyone falls in the grease.
Good guys always win.
Into the fray. I'm done with you.
43 damage. How did you do that? Oh my god.
I'll hit you!
Oh my god.
Mind over muscle.
You might win this.
Cover me, all right?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. I got this.
That rat is bigger than the halfling guard.
Damn you!
Uh-oh. Retreat! Someone woke up the baby. Fiendish Minotaur Mincer.
You won't survive me.
Gotta drop this guy fast.
I'll remove this obstacle.
1 damage. Now I've made it mad. What the hell was that dog even thinking? That dog just ran past all those guys, got attacked by everyone, and killed. Okay, now would be a good time for you guys with the sticks, the pointy sticks, to attack.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Be a real good time for you guys to get involved.
Endure this!
Lan is just a machine gun, man.
Are you still here?
Minotaur, problem solved.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
I think Lan hit the Minotaur for around 45 points of damage, like 3 hits in a row. He did a lot.
Won't stop us.
Victory! Congratulations on the victory. Now our goal is to rout the demons in the Great Garrison just like we did here. Thank you, Cosmic. Oh, Kirby. That's Kirby. Your name got cut off in my chat window. Thank you, Kirby. Heavy Flail of Weakness. That's neat and all. Not that I'm not saying not thank you, but I don't really have anyone who can use it. Except my paladin here, and she's kind of using a glaive already. There's a cart in the there's a cart of bodies outside the courtyard. Oh, good. I'm guessing there's more than one cart. Oh, loot. 1254. 3 spears and 2 daggers. A dead bull, man. They're trying to move his body and they can't. See, they're trying to pull on it. We need to get a chainsaw. Staunton's brother. I know who Staunton is. Suddenly when I hit tab, nobody's name pops up. That's weird. He's outside opposite the tavern entrance. How do you know this? Dismar. I've definitely heard the name before. Of course you have. I'm a Pathfinder too. Thank you, Shazam. Finian Desmar went missing in the wound at the end of the Second Crusade. His name has been on the list of the fallen for a while. Okay. Joran Vane. A new face in the city. You picked a good time to come to Canabras. As you can see, we're in need of some warriors. Aha. Oh, the paladin sword. That sword. The scabbard's all worn. I can't be having a fine sword like this being carried around in this tatty thing. I'll make you a new one if you like. If the city stands strong when we both survive, come see me again, I'll have it ready. No charge. My Scottish is terrible. Why do you forge here in the tavern yard? Well, they don't let me forge in the tavern. Okay, so he sells pretty standard stuff. Oh, except for this stuff, which is definitely not standard. Now we're getting into the magic swag. Rugged helmet. It grants him damage resistance 3 in melee, but a -3 penalty to perception checks. It's just a big, big cooking pot you put on your head. Deceiving facade. When the wielder of this buckler receives a critical hit, they are effective with the effect of mirror image. Now I see why you told me I need all the gold I can get to afford stuff like that. Merry-go-round. Whenever this +1 heavy flow misses an attack, the next attack its wielder makes, no matter if it hits or misses, deals an additional 1 to 6 bludgeoning damage. Okay, this guy's got some wicked stuff. I'm not even halfway through it. Earthbreaker. I don't even know what that is. Nunchucks! So he's the guy who sells all the weird stuff that you can't buy anywhere else. And the cold iron ammunition I've needed. Okay, well, with that fight out of the way, it's a good place to take a break. Thank you everyone for coming, and thanks for all your help. I do appreciate it, and I will see you next time. And I'll rename this stream to Part 4, because apparently I named this Part 5, and it's actually Part 4.